Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stretch and Flow. Today we will be doing a 30-minute stretch, a little, not more fast paced, but a little more flowy, more dynamic, moving type of stretch rather than some of our deep stretches, which we kind of hold our stretches for a longer time. So I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for joining me. We're going to begin seated on our mat. Join me in a comfortable seat. If you're already there, awesome. And we're going to start in a butterfly. So bring your feet together. Knees might be up here, especially in the morning if you just rolled out of bed. You can give them a little bit of gentle pressure, or not. Leave them where they are. Hold on to the ankles there. And then just start to bring your chin to your chest. Feeling that stretch down the back of the spine and fold forward a little bit, coming into this rounded back posture. And then rise up. We'll take our right arm over so our hand comes to the knee and our left arm behind as we reach around towards the right, sitting up tall with a twist. And then look straight ahead. We'll come to the other side, reaching that opposite arm to the knee. Other hand behind you, sit up tall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, looking over that left shoulder. Wonderful. Come back to center. Kick your feet back and your hands forward to come into a kneeling position. We'll do some cat-cow, so spread your fingertips wide, connect with the mat, flatten out your back, and make sure your knees are underneath your hip points. We'll inhale as we look up, drop the belly. Exhale as we look down, pull the chin to the chest and the belly up towards the sky. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Continue doing those, moving with your inhale and exhale. Last time, and then meet me in a flat back position. We'll take our right arm up, opening up for a twist. And then slide that right arm all the way over to the left with the palm facing up, coming into thread the needle. Should feel nice on the back and the shoulder. Start to make your way on up. Bring that arm back all the way up over the head and back down. Right arm stays down, left arm lifts up. We'll do the same thing, thread the needle. So slide it all the way over to the right as far as it can go. Reach, reach, reach. Till your ear and shoulder come to the mat. And start to come on up, reach that arm all the way up over the head. And back down to your mat. We'll take our left foot and place it between our fingertips. Oh, your calves are sore from muscle sculpt? Well, good thing downward dog is coming soon, Kim. All right, we're going to come into a hip flexor stretch as we lift our arms up. And then as we pull our hips back and straighten the leg, we're going to fold. So roll forward, inhale, reach arms up. Roll back, straighten the leg, fold. Roll it forward, breathe in, reach up, stretch. Roll it back, fold, flex those toes up. Do a couple more on your own time. Maybe that's why I'm sore. I've been like walking around like, ooh, this hurts, ooh, that hurts. I'll bet you it was that muscle sculpt. One last time. And then roll back forward. Stay in this low lunge. We should have our left foot forward. Take your hands both on the inside to keep your foot where it is. And you're going to reach your elbow, left elbow, down towards the ground, and then open it up. So reach it down, tap it towards the ground, open it up, down, and up. You can also do this with elbow down and then reach hand up, whichever one feels better for you. Just find that flowy movement, waking up those legs, waking up the body. One more time. And then slide that foot back. Here it is for you, Kim. Tap your toes, downward facing dog. Stretch those hamstrings, stretch those calves. Maybe give a little pedal with the feet, allowing one heel to come down, and then the other should feel awesome. And then if you haven't already, find stillness. Press through those hands and the arms, allowing those heels to come down. And then pull that right foot in between the hands and drop the back knee. We'll do those same couple mobility stretches, reaching up, inhaling as those hips sink down. Exhaling, pull those hips back, straighten the front leg, flex the toes. Inhale, reach up, hips come down. Exhale, fold, straighten the front leg. Keep going with your own breath. Inhaling to reach up into that lunge. Exhaling for that hamstring stretch. One last time. And then we'll roll forward and take both hands on the inside of the foot. Right elbow comes towards the foot and then reaches up, down, and up. If you want, you can extend the arm up there at the top, whatever feels good. One more time. And then press it back to child's pose. Take your knees wide and your toes together. Sit the hips back and really reach your arms forward. Forehead comes to the mat. We're gonna roll forward, coming into almost like an upward facing dog, dropping the hips, and then roll backward into that child's pose. So roll it forward, roll it back. Take a couple more. Last one. And then the next time you come forward, come all the way to your belly. Legs are about hip distance apart. We're going to press up and place our right forearm down in front of us. Take those knees close together if they're not already, and bend your left leg. Reach your left arm around and grab the ankle or the foot. Press away from the ground with that right arm, and then push the knee or push the foot and the hand together. The knee might lift off the ground, maybe not, but we're trying to find this opening of the chest. And release. Take one hand on top of the other. Place your head down. And we'll do the same thing other side. So left forearm comes down, right arm reaches around to connect with that right ankle or foot. We press the foot and the hand into one another to lift the chest. Slowly release, place one hand on top of the other, place the head down, take a rest. Then take the hands by the rib cage, tuck the toes, and press all the way back to downward facing dog. Once you get there, we're gonna wave it forward like a wave in the ocean, rolling from the toes, lifting those heels, starting to shift forward, rounding the back so that we come all the way into plank. And then exhale, push those hips back to downward dog. Again, up on the tippy toes, ride that wave all the way into plank. Exhale back. 3 more times. 2 more. Last one. Great. Keep your left leg down. Lift your right. Bend that knee. And then stack the hips one on top of the other so you're kicking your right foot over to the left. Keep equal pressure in both arms. And then turn the hips back to regular. Pull your knee in and step your foot outside your right hand. You can drop your knee or keep it lifted. We're here in lizard. Stretching out those hip flexors. And then wherever you are, if your knee is not dropped, go ahead and do so. Keep your left arm down, reach your right arm around and back. And if you'd like, you can add on by bending that knee and maybe catching the foot, maybe not. Slowly release, hands inside, tuck your back toe, lift the knee and step back to plank. Exhale, hips back to downward dog. And we'll do 5 more of those waves. So up onto the tip toes, roll forward into plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Again. Keep going. And on your next one, come back to downward dog. Leave the right leg down and lift the left. Bend that knee. Stack the hips one on top of the other and push your foot over to the right. You might be able to see it if you look under your right armpit. Return back to center, pulling that knee in and stepping it on the outside of your left foot. Hand. Knee can be up or knee can be down. Drop your knee if you haven't already. Take that left arm, reach all the way up around. Maybe you want to add on and try to reach for that foot if it'll be there. Mine is super tight today. It's like, nope, that's it. That's all you're going to get. That's okay. Keep in mind, every day you stretch, your body's going to feel a little different. Some days you'll be able to do something, and other days you won't. Depends on what time of day it is, what you've done before. If you're super sore, of course, you're going to be less mobile the next day. And go ahead and release. Bring those hands back to the center. Tuck your back toe. Come back to downward facing dog. Right, we're going to step our left foot forward and rise up into a high lunge. So we're on the heel of that back foot. Arms are coming straight up overhead. Find your balance. Take the arms down like cactus arms and then back up. Exhale down, inhale up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then pivot so that the back foot comes down. You've got it at about a 45-degree angle, so toes are facing towards that front right corner of your mat, and heel is down. Front leg is still bent. Take your hands behind you, interlace them, and push down and back. We've still got a bend in our front knee. Take a slight back bend, reaching back, inhaling, and then exhale to fold forward and allow your hands to come up over your head. You're folding inside of that left knee. Maybe you come down where I am, maybe you're higher, maybe you're lower. Find whatever feels good for you as those hands travel up over your head. Stay where you are with the torso. Just release the arms and step into a plank. Lower all the way down to the ground. Hug your elbows in, breathe in, and lift the chest, cobra. Exhale to push back to downward facing dog. And we'll do it on the other side. So this time, step your right foot forward. Find your balance. Lift those arms up into that high lunge position. Take the arms down, pull those elbows down to the sides, and up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. 2 more. Very good. Pivot on that back foot, drop the heel. Right knee is still bent. Interlace the hands, slight back bend, reach back. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward inside the leg. Arms come up. Break the hands apart, place them down, step that foot back to plank. Lower all the way down to the ground. Hug the elbows in as you lift the torso. Lower down. And then press back to child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. And while you're here, walk your arms forward and let your elbows come down. Hands will come together. Walk those elbows forward and then bring them over your head, making a little shark fin. Release the arms and then come back into downward facing dog. We're going to step that left foot forward one more time and come into our high lunge. From here, we're going to test the balance. Arms are both up overhead. We're going to take the left arm forward and the right arm back. Back up together. Now right arm forward, left arm back. Back together. Again, to the right. Up. To the left. Up. One more time each side. Very good. Take your front leg and straighten it and twist to the right. I'm going to turn so that I'm looking at you guys. So we're in this wide stance. Arms are up. We're going to sink down, pull the hands to the heart, coming into a squat, knees point out. Reach up, take up space, arms go out. Down, and up. Down, and up. One more time. Very good. So you're going to end up turning to the back of your mat now. Go with you. The right knee will be bent, coming into that lunge where we just were. So we're on the other side. We're going to turn our torso to the right and open the arms. Lift back up. Turn to the left, open the arms. Come on back up. Again. One more time on each side. Very good. Turn back to the center with your wide legs. Then we're going to fold forward. So take the hands on the hips, push the hips back, let the chest come forward, and fold. Coming all the way down, releasing the arms, releasing the neck. Maybe shake your head yes or no. Allow that tension to be gone. Walk your hands over towards your right foot. Then over towards your left. Back to center and heel toe the feet a little bit closer together, maybe a little wider than hip distance apart. Bend the knees and sink the hips down into a low squat. You can use your hands here for support. Then push them back up, straighten the legs into a forward fold. Bend the knees, chest up, squat. Hips up, fold. Squat, fold. One more time. Awesome. Next time you squat, use your hands to guide you all the way down to a seat. All right, we're going to come to our back. So take your arms out. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it back. Until you're laying down. Get yourself all adjusted, and then we're going to take our right knee in towards the chest and then over a little bit towards that right armpit. Hugging it in. If there's any tension on your lower back here, just bend that left leg. And then place your foot, your toes, right on that knee, the other knee, and drop your knee over to the left. Your right arm is down on the ground, and you can take your gaze to the right if you'd like. Release, come back to center and extend that leg long. Left knee comes into the chest and over to the left armpit. And then take those toes to the right knee. Left arm out, drop the knee over to the right. Come back to center. Extend both legs long. Take the arms down by the sides. Snuggle your shoulders under your heart. Elongate your neck. Palms are facing up. Feet are splayed out to the sides. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And a big exhale to let it all go. One more inhale through the nose. This time use your exhale to soften your body into the ground. Relax any tension. Nothing left to do except inhale and exhale. As you breathe, laying here, preparing for your day ahead, I want you to think of it, inhaling positivity and exhaling negativity. So the more you breathe in that positive energy, the more you breathe out that negative energy, the more space there is to be filled up by that positivity. these last few breaths in your own silence. And then start to make some small movements, like wiggling your fingers or toes, rolling your wrists or ankles. Taking a big stretch with your arms all the way over your head and your legs down towards the ground. And then roll it onto one side. Take a breath in the fetal position. And press it on up to seated. I thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I hope that your day brings wonderful things, and I will see you next time. Thanks for coming. Have a good day.